Hello and welcome back to the Dolecast. My guest today is the wonderful Matthew Scott. They aren't plugged in. Can you hear me now?
Can hear you now.
Yeah. He's back in the pod after what feels like a while. Last time you were on here, you broke records. It was the last podcast we did.
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Once a cheater, always a cheater. We're back for part 2. No, I'm only joking.
Great podcast. What one am I looking into here? I feel like I always ask this
Have
one.
a guess of what camera you might be possibly
This
looking
one?
into. Yep, that's the very one. But Mart's back. Oh, thanks, Smith. Just before we start, we'll tell the people. One of these for me.
Yeah, you can take them.
Thanks, Smith.
Girlie.
Chocolate. Thanks, Mart. Podcast. We're in the time of 1:30. It is 2:37. And we've just started, which makes me wonder, why is that? Why did Mart only leave his house about 20 minutes ago? Any thoughts?
Business calls you have to answer.
Business calls? What business calls?
No, when business calls you have to answer.
Okay, what was the business?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
I would love to know. That's what I'm asking.
Would you love to know?
Yeah.
Certain raffle coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me for what?
What's the raffle for, Mart?
Love that.
Oh.
Love that.
So
A wee choice of a club jersey or a Ten Hag jersey.
tell the people. And are we gonna do a wee live draw today?
Can't. Not everyone's paid. We're still waiting on 3 people to pay.
Who hasn't paid? Shout them out.
I'm not sure off the top of my head, but I'm gonna do a live draw at the match on Sunday. Liverpool versus United.
Are you
match.
there? Are you going?
Of course I am. Wouldn't miss it for the life of me.
Is it Old Trafford?
Of course.
So tell people the reason you're on today. You're promoting business. Business calls, Mart's answering. What's happened?
When Red Devil Raffles calls, the people answer.
Do you? Because it took a while to get that last card filled out.
It took a while, but I made a rookie mistake, which you did bring up. Put them too close together.
People weren't happy.
We're only
Losing
starting off.
one.
First one sold out in like maybe less than 24 hours, you know.
Yeah.
Second one took a while, but only starting.
When did you come up with this idea in general?
Like December. I was doing it low key in December, not on Instagram.
What do you mean? Where were you doing it in December?
WhatsApp groups and stuff.
Oh, really?
Mm.
And
Messenger and all that.
you make good coin from this stuff?
Keeps afloat, yeah.
Keeps afloat. So, for the hour today that you were late, you were doing raffle-related things.
Just posting off a couple of other things as well.
What happened there? No, one of those lights went
The
off.
lights turned off. Yeah. I think so.
Oh, yeah, Mark's kicked it off with his foot.
No, it
See-
isn't that.
Lad, it's literally...
My foot wasn't there, you mug.
Your foot's on top of it right now, lad. You idiot. It's on top of it right now.
Oh, that's him.
The light's back on, don't worry.
The lights are on, but nobody's home. Not right, Houston.
There's a few people the lights are on and then one's home.
Like myself, these podcasts, it's quite an awkward place. Maybe.
Do you find this to be an awkward place?
Where that is.
Oh, what do you mean?
It's always at my feet. It's always
Sorry, I thought you
conveniently
said
right at my feet.
Sorry, I thought you said... I mean, I'll say this. Out of the 4 times you've turned up for a podcast, 3 have gone out, including this one. If it goes out...
4?
Yeah, you did. You one with me
No,
and Gert.
4 of it.
No.
No?
2 have gone out.
No, not 2.
Yeah. So,
Crocodile 1.
yeah.
Me and you 1.
Cheetah. Name of the other one.
Nah.
Nah.
There's another
Name
one.
of the other one.
There's another one.
There's not. Name of the other one. The other one was you and ECVM turned up and just tormented me for an hour and then left.
I swear that was the 4th, but I swear there
This
was
is
4
this
and
is the
3
4th.
went out.
This is the 4th. 2 have got. We've recorded 3. Today being the 4th.
That mean what's the most reoccurring guest on the channel?
No, not by a long shot.
Could be.
Currently,
you can't count Bean. He's part of the team. Like.
I mean, if this didn't go out, you and Shane Todd are neck and neck for Dolecast appearances.
Like,
When you think about it, you put it in the simple terms.
Who's
No,
more?
I've been on a 3rd time.
Yeah.
Me and you did that one. We did. He's mobbed me. He's absolutely mobbed me. Yeah,
I think I did.
We did.
Because you did a wee bit of the Mario Kart promo.
We did. The day we did the Mario Kart promo. Do you remember that video?
That was the Cheetah one.
That wasn't the cheetah one.
I was wearing
What?
a Pizza Hut t-shirt on it.
Yeah, because I'm not.
Mark, that was you getting annoyed about Elliot.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Jimmy, you got annoyed about Elliot in town and he wouldn't pay you back, and I made a clip about it. I'll get the clip up.
Yeah.
During the forbidden
Yeah, but I thought that was the same one as the Mario Kart one.
I'll tell you about it. I'll show you a clip. You've totally mobbed me. I absolutely didn't think you'd
I
been
knew it
on
was
3
more than
times.
twice, like, I definitely.
This here.
Yes, that's the Mario Kart one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
What's the other time?
this is Once Cheetah.
No.
So they're different.
Never ever wrong in my life.
No. Apart from be here at 1:30, rise at 2:30. But apart from that, never wrong.
They'd tell you I was running late. Like,
When someone says running late to me, I think 10 minutes, 15 minutes. When 45
you said you were
minutes
starting
late,
recording at 2:30 anyway, so realistically,
No,
I was
we
here
were-
at 2:28.
we were gonna start at 1:30.
Did you actually
Provided
go live?
what?
Did you actually go live?
Yeah, we went live for 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Waiting for the Martin to turn up. Now he's here.
Here.
But here's what I wanted to ask you live in the pod.
What?
Will Red Devil Raffles sponsor the Dolecast? Now here's what I want. Let's say we're doing a week sponsorship deal. What I want is one thing. No, it's a big ask, so I don't know if you'll comply. But I want you to think about the numbers and the listens this podcast brings in each week, and how many people will go, I'll buy a raffle ticket if it's in the description. So in the description of every episode will be Red Devil Raffles linked to their Instagram, and I'll chat about Red Devil Raffles every podcast at the start or at the end, whatever one
What's the catch?
you fancy. The catch is I want one free entry into every single raffle. Just one. Out of 40 teams, I want one free entry into every single raffle. A Dolecast entry into every single raffle. Dolecast
Are we
exposure.
talking all the ones with Liverpool stuff in it? Like
Everything.
tops and stuff? Everyone.
Every top. No, there'll be tops. No, there'll be days that you'll say to me, here, do you want this one? I'll say, nah, I don't even want to enter it. Or, here, mate, this one's selling out really quick. Is it okay? I don't put your name in it this week. I'll say,
I have a proposition
worries.
for you.
"Oh, this is going to be ludicrous.
You spent 40 quid.
Are you ready?
You buy 6
Just
tickets.
like Dragon's Den.
Yeah.
I want 100% of your deal for. You ready? You to team up with me and do a giveaway for one shirt in my bag today.
Let's do it. Yeah!
Love that! So at the end of the episode, we'll reveal the shirt on offer, and then we'll make a wee post on Instagram.
Yes,
Your
we'll-
usual like, share, tag, all that.
Yes. Now, as nature would have it, I need to be leaving. I need to be like getting changed to leave, and no later than 4:15. It's 2:45 right now, so we have a lot of time.
A lot of time.
In an hour it'll only be quarter. We'll get it in the big good camera we've got here today.
Can't wait.
You see that thing? Beast.
Love that. Actually, I actually do like that.
I love his reactions. That's the clue what he's looking at. That's unreal. So yeah. What I also want to do, I want to do a video where I play you a wee game of FIFA, because I think I'd spank you and pull your pants down, mate.
No.
You good at FIFA? Have you any range at FIFA?
Great at FIFA. Great at FIFA. Best team out of all my mates. Best at the game. I'm lethal at FIFA. Definitely don't get pumped on the daily.
Do you actually?
I'm alright. Like
You're weak.
online, I'm lethal,
You're
but
fully weak.
against my mates, and I feel like I used to be better.
We could do a wee FIFA game. We dual FIFA game with a bit of a wager on it. A wager. A monetary wager.
I got a lot actually. You know.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a football podcast. No belters.
Houston gets 40 free raffle tickets if he beats you on FIFA.
Oh. Houston gets I'm like.
Wonder who'd win that one.
Houston plays Mart. 3 games of FIFA, best of 3. If he wins, he gets 20 free raffle entries.
£100 worth of raffle entries.
100. Houston, he like selling himself out. You get £100 of my money. 20 free raffle entries for like
Think about it.
for a shirt I'm not that keen on.
A mid shirt. We'll do like a mid shirt. We'll not do a big boy.
A
We'll not
mid-shirt.
do like a.
But I'm looking at some of the shirts in your bag today, and I'm going, it's actually kind of mad that you've got these because they're legit signatures, and I'm going, it's kind of mad. And
Must add. At least, I can't put a set figure on it, but at least 90% come with a full proof of the player or person signing it.
really, like is it like a
Proof of the
photo
person's
or like
signature.
a-
Photo, video. Depends on the item. Just to
Just
put the
the
real
one of me.
seal of authenticity on it, you know?
It's me signing at the back. Right enough, you've been to all the football matches.
I do.
You've met your fair. In fact, you want to give away yourself.
I did. That was.
Have you got that yet?
Yeah. Had it ages. It's in a shoebox upstairs. Don't really want to display it. I'm a bit of an iffy player these days, you know.
Onana,
I like him, but
lad. How
Is-
much is that shirt worth?
probably not that much. But the fact that where it came from,
Yeah, surely increases.
like
the
if
price
you were
of
to
it.
go and buy an Onana shirt, you get it much cheaper, probably. But like, I mean, it came from United themselves, so and
That's-
and 433 joint giveaway. So
Yeah.
what's that like?
How many people? Like, how many followers do they have?
433 have like 70 million,
Which
or
is
something probably. United,
which-
have some.
like I remember seeing that. So basically, for anybody that doesn't know, good old Marty.
72.3 million 433 have, and United have less, 63.5 million.
Jeepers.
So
So,
what's
like-
that, 135 million roundabout?
That's great. So like for anybody that doesn't know, Mart won a giveaway. 633.
633.
Was it? What did you? What is it? What is it?
Definitely win this FIFA
No,
game.
what was it?
433.
433. Oh, sorry. 433 did this giveaway for Manchester United Onana shirt. Obviously United's goalkeeper.
Bit of a weird story about that, actually. I'll bring it up after.
Okay. And out of probably millions that entered it, Mordecai, Martimus Prime, won the shirt,
Did?
which got sent in a few group chat time in. And they were like, how on earth has he done this? Right enough, when you win that, like, how did you?
It was weird. I was sitting at work and I had like one DM. I just opened it. It was like 433. I was like, fake account. Then they're like, I've won. Just send your address and I'll get it to you. And then I was like, they sent like a form that you like copy and
Show-
paste and
show
then-
us the
and then
DM, show us
fill
the
it- fill it in.
Do you know what I'm getting right now?
What?
A video of them, two girls choking out Connor Burns.
Oh, you find the video?
No, I'm getting it off the girl.
Hey Matthew,
We'll
congratulations.
put that at the end.
You're the winner.
Making moves
Thanks.
to the podcast.
We'll
You're
talk
the
about that
winner
after.
of the Manchester United signed by Onana. Left out shirt, to be fair. To get it shipped, please fill this in. It's just basically. And they mentioned in the story. I was
What
like,
have you
this is a bit
replied with?
crazy. Like, just all the stuff. And it says thanks.
Thank you so much at the bottom. Unreal.
Weird, but it was weird. So, didn't turn up for a while. I was like, can't really message them. Like,
Did
they're
you
not
think
gonna-
you'd
they're not
be-
going to reply? So,
Yeah.
like 77 million account or whatever. But they
Did
like
you
the
think-
address and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, took ages. My dad was like, just message them, see. Messaged them. They're like, oh, yeah, United say they're going to post it at the end of the week or whatever.
They reply to
Blah,
the
blah,
message
Yeah, because I think like,
because they've accepted and
I'm no longer a
Message.
message request
Yes.
to them, pretty much. So then a couple of weeks went on or something. And I was like, it's a bit weird. Then a wee brown bag turned up my door one day from someone called Jordy Pasquale. I was like, nah, it's
Jordy
not
Pasquale.
really like 433, is it? So opened it. It was the shirt, to be fair. Wasn't the shirt in that photo, but to be fair, in the photo that they put up, he hadn't even signed it yet. It was just like a random
right. Okay,
photo. Right?
he's just holding up a
But
shirt.
he was signing loads of shirts that day.
Yeah.
So I messaged them. I was like, the shirt has came, but I don't think it's from you guys. And they're like, nah, it got whatever, it got lost in translation or lost in the post or whatever. So Onana's manager got it personally signed for me and sent it to me directly.
Right.
And I messaged his
Oh, so
manager.
that's
I messaged Onana's manager and he confirmed it. And I am in contact with Onana's manager these days.
now when you say you're in contact with Onana's manager these days. When
I chat to him. a good
hey,
bit.
please. How, like, when was the last time you spoke to him?
But I'm not. I don't talk to him.
Yeah.
If I want to talk to him, I can. But probably about a month ago, I asked him
WYD.
something, I think. He tried to get me to meet Onana, before the Chelsea game in December, but
Didn't fell through.
mm,
Have you ever met players?
couple legends. Tom Heaton as well, one of the backup keepers. But this Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
Mart X Roy Keane.
No way. No. I refuse to believe that.
Potentially now. I've got a.
Don't worry.
Can't reveal too much, but don't know who listens to this, but
I tell you right now, Roy Keane's not listening.
no, not
Neither
him, not
is
him. But I
anybody
can't
from
give it
Man
away
U.
for the guy. I can't give it away
Okay,
for the
okay,
guy.
okay.
But I'll show you this guy's account. This
Right,
guy's
okay,
account,
okay.
right? He's,
Well, I know him.
don't know, like you wouldn't know him personally, but you've maybe seen him on Instagram. Or whatever.
Okay. Folks, this is deadline day today on the Dolecast. Bit of football chat, but it's not really football chat because we're talking about real people.
I think I have him on this account. Right,
But
give me your phone, search him up.
what?
Get your phone, search this account up.
I mean, I just need to check a few things. I just need to clear a few searches.
Hate that a lot. The one is you can assume.
Or one's he.
I mean, the one that's not Drake. Fine.
Least favourite.
Love that.
Oh, do you know what? I'm a big fan of Gary Neville. Have you seen the Gary Neville video? And it's the phone number?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
You have 1 hour to find out who's
How'd
been
you
giving
got
out my
my
phone
number?
number. I'm going to the police. Someone's giving out my phone
Pretty
number.
much everyone. The Gallagher's. Everybody. It's 25K
And how do you know this guy?
Like that one.
Oh,
Al
so there he
Bassania.
is with the man. Oh, I'll cut that.
So
There he
he's
is with
made
the man
me a
himself.
deal that if I help him with a favour, he will also return the favour by potentially get me a photo with Roy Keane. That is lethal.
This Sunday.
This Sunday.
You reckon Roy wouldn't sign anything, would he?
He does, but I'll tell you after. What
okay.
he's only signing for. He told this guy at another game he's only signing if he sees him with a ticket. So if he doesn't have a ticket and he just thinks he's someone who's just coming to get
scalper?
autographs, then
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
he's not. Which he is, but like he doesn't know that. So we'll see. If you see on this time in 2 days, check my Instagram story, and I hope
This'll
there's
be
a
on
photo of me and Roy
Wednesday.
Yeah, so
Keane.
this will be up by Wednesday.
I
So,
hope by then you can insert the photo of me and Roy Keane going like
Wha-
this here.
okay, yeah. There's a strong chance.
Hopefully, I hope so. At least one player, at least one.
This will be really funny, actually. So, we'll count down from 10, and if Mart's met Roy Keane, on the screen will be that. If not, it'll just be a big turd.
Oh, he's sad face.
Oh,
Like,
he's sad
womp,
face. 10, 9, 8, 7,
We all go in
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look who it is. I'd be great if it's
Do we
just
do like
a big
a
turd.
Telltale Games thing where we do two different
Yeah,
options?
two different options.
Like one where Mark gets it, one where he
I hope
doesn't.
so. I hope so.
Who's your favourite United player of all time?
Him or Rooney probably. Or Ronaldo. I love Ronaldo obviously, but not really as a United player.
During the
Like,
time Liverpool spanked Man United 7-0.
the time United spanked Liverpool 4-3 in St Patrick's Day.
4-3. It's not
I don't remember. I
Not-
was gone by half time.
Not really the same, to be fair, as 7-0. Do you know what I mean, though? You're not
I
a
didn't
football
even get
fan.
to watch that game, and I'm raging.
What was the score?
So, Liverpool
scored
beat
like
Man
last
United.
minute.
So, I support Liverpool, Bart supports Man United. Which is, whoa, they're playing each other on Sunday. Big deal.
You've got a neutral ground in me
Yeah.
here.
Man kicking the ball about.
Biggest
But,
rivalry in world football.
Kick a ball.
so, Liverpool beat Man United 7-0, right?
When?
Last year?
Still hurting.
Huge day, right? Huge day for the club.
7-0.
Dad was loving it. Like, boy, definition of
Does he not get one point on the board? Like,
definition of
What?
the lights. Definition of the lights are on, no one's home. Right? that was Man United that day. Lights were on, no one was home. Zombies, right? Recently, Man United beat Liverpool 4-3.
A monumental win, may I add.
Monumental win.
Aye, because they got whipped 7-0.
No.
Even looking from an outside
Yeah.
perspective,
So-
4-3 is not as impressive as like getting bet 7.
Knock Liverpool out of the cup on Klopp's last year as manager to stop him getting the quadruple and winning in Fergie time in the last minute. A youngster who got maybe a combined half an hour of football in an
He's a
hour.
pundit. A youngster.
at the top of his game.
Who's got about
Off
half
the
an
quadruple
hour
cup.
of game time in the last maybe year.
Do you know
and
where
he
Mark-
scored a worldly?
Mark would have.
You see McAllister's goal last night?
Like him.
You would have flourished in like the 70s as a commentator for like baseball or something. You
Think
would have
so?
flourished. Like,
My dad was giving off but the commentators last night during the Liverpool Sheffield game. So Liverpool went
I was
1-0 up.
crying last night. You know, I was
Why?
still recovering from that.
Because they won.
No, did you not hear about our game?
Oh, what was the score?
Beating Chelsea 3-2 nearly. It goes into injury time. They score a penalty, obviously. Chelsea penalty. 3-3 on the 90.
Lights are on, no one's home.
I don't know. But whatever it is, they scored in the last minute, and both of their goals were a minute apart. So they came back and won. They were beating us 2-0. We came back, beating them 3-2, and then they finished 4-3 and scored in the last minute, and both of their last goals were within a minute.
You crying?
I was annoyed though. I was annoyed.
My dad yesterday was giving off about the women commentators because one of them said, so Liverpool went 1-0 up, and her exact commentary, she's being paid big money to say this. Her exact commentary was, Sheffield Wednesday now know that they need, or Sheffield United now know that they need to score at least 2.
Another goal.
They need to score at least 2 or 1 to draw. Thanks very much. Brilliant. Thank you.
Talk about
Basic common sense.
Get Martin Tyler and Alan Smith on it.
Martin Tyler.
Martin.
Even
Tyler.
I know those boys, like
Yeah.
the FIFA
Martin
boys.
Tyler, Alan
Slick
Smith.
black.
I'd love to do a big 3-way FIFA game
Leave it there.
with Mart. Big 3-way.
Oh, if
with
he's done a
Mart.
Mart renting out movie house screen for the best game of FIFA ever.
Do you know
The
what?
Sunflower would do it, like.
No, you can do it in movie house.
I know you can.
You can.
Aye, for 400 quid.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
but
Two people
I have
in this
two
know-
very good
two
friends
people
who
in
work
this
there.
room
You
know-
know,
Oh yeah.
I have two very good friends who work there who can maybe
Yeah.
pull a few strings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's very good.
it's class. Who are they? Oh.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. The I mean that would be sick. I wouldn't get anybody to
That'd be
come
lethal.
down, but I would do a video where
Be
like
lethal.
just for the crack, we're like just sitting and
Strip
like,
FIFA. Love.
If we had like a sunflower strip FIFA sunflower podcast event with the
Go hard.
with the giveaway of a shirt, I think people would be enticed to
Right,
go.
Thomas Bunting these days just giving them
We're
away.
firing shirts away, lad.
Listen, I'm gonna make 2 big bold statements now. 3. 1, Martha loser. 2. Loves it, hates it. 2. No. 5 bold statements. No.
Do
4.
6.
I'll think of another one. First one was Martha loser. Second one is hates it. Second one is the 3 of us will be back. Forbidden Planet Day 2024. We will be. All we say every year. No, we're not. We're not
You're a
going.
newcomer. You're
I know I'm a
newcomer.
newcomer. I'm not going. Never again. We'll be in the queue.
Straight
This,
back.
we'll be in the queue this year. And dare I say
It's
it?
about an easy 50 quid, and you just.
I got some of
An
them.
easy 50 quid? What are you talking about?
You know what
The
you're looking
bag
for?
is full of junk.
I got one of them sold, to be fair.
Did you?
I got like a plush sold for like 15 quid that I was never gonna have.
And Five Nights at Freddy's ones. Slick.
I still
Get
have
rid of
that.
it. Get rid of it.
Okay, well, then in that case, we'll be there. Dare say, while we're waiting, could set up 2 chairs and a camcorder
Podcast outside.
and do a podcast outside.
Love that.
No, hey.
Now there's some absolute characters you could get.
Bring
on
a
that
third.
one.
Bring a third chair.
Bring a 3rd chair. You come
Yeah.
in if you want. You
Why
have
are
a
you here
chat.
today? Just stuff like that and ask them.
Like some comics. I like some comic books. Who's that?
That was Elliot.
No, he's not coming this year,
Nah,
mate.
I'm done with
Elliot,
it.
He's not coming.
Elliot
I'm
McEwen
done
came last year to the free comic book day at Forbidden Planet.
And
And
give us all a migraine.
just, Jenny is walking back raging. Anyway, 3rd big announcement, and this is for real. In 2024, the very first,
Millionaire of his age category will be Mart.
like it wouldn't even be true if he did become a millionaire. The very first live Dolecast will take place in the Sunflower Bar next year.
Like that.
Live event
Next year?
next year.
Why next year?
Because I need to make sure I'm selling tickets. Need to make sure.
Oh.
it's
Oh,
actually
live
like
podcast
like
and people
live-
actually come watch it?
Yeah, like a live
I
podcast.
actually like that.
Like a lot. Think
Get me on it.
I don't. Is the Sunflower maybe like a 50-seater?
I think at a push you'll get 50 in there. It's comfortably would sit 30 to 40.
So there'll be a live podcast in the Sunflower with some special guests. Take a look at that wall. A few people on that wall will be there. Ryan and Ben. No,
I'd say John would come on. John Devlin. Great guy.
you know,
Who's John?
a few chats there, a few chats here and there, and everything. John Devlin, he's not on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
The latest guy?
Yes, he was on a couple weeks ago. Nice guy.
Really
Dylan?
nice guy.
Like that.
Dylan, hate that. John, call me Dylan. And Yeah, there'll be a few guests knocking about for that. A few. You know, you're not your Dolecast regulars. It'll be
A couple of A-listers.
King Charles, no one in the Sunflower Bar.
Mariah Carey. Imagine that you swap King Charles out and Mariah Carey walks in. What?
So yeah, that'll be on sale.
So
Dole
what do you
chocolate
think about
bars.
Brussels
on
sprouts?
offer.
Dole chocolate bars will be about.
Will there be a
What
raffle?
were they? Dairy Milks or Galaxies?
Will there be a raffle?
Will there be a raffle?
Will there be a
Garlic?
raffle?
Who do you think
I might
you
stick
are?
a big man in charge of the raffle. You know,
I got.
Red
a
Devil
custom
Dole raffles.
Dolecast football shirt.
Can I ask you a
Signed
genuine
by every guest who's ever been on it.
Can I ask you a question? Where are we getting the money? Where are we getting the money?
For what? A raffle?
All of us.
Well, we'll talk about it after. But when you booked it, Sunflower,
Sometimes fine to book out everything else.
everything, I'm not paying. What I like?
Well, I'm
A custom Dolecast kit.
Oh, for a Dolecast kit, yeah.
That's
pay for that.
I got that.
Guests
done. I got
aren't
that
being
done for
paid.
30
Guests are
Mark knows
doing me a
guys.
favour.
Mark knows a guy.
I know a guy forever
Mark knows
hanging
a
in
guy.
Leesfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna make a 5-side soon. Design
Blue,
Mate,
and a blue and
sexy
white.
side.
Would you get an away kit as well, where it's like white and blue?
Mark keeps texting me. He said, "Lad, let's do a 5-a-side. Let's do a 5-a-side." I don't have the time in my week to do a
Don't worry,
5-a-side.
I'm alright sorting it. I've already got my team. Maybe the captain's armband. See running the show every week at CV Stadium. I cannot wait. It keeps saying coming soon, coming soon. No one let me sign up to it yet. I think, but last time I did it was about April, so keeping an eye on it. Signed up to the week.
Do you actually rate yourself as a footballer?
Alright, like
I don't. In a wee football video, who would win, me or you?
me, obviously. Just 2 foot, you lad. Come on now.
You could do like a challenge video. Just a quick wee short video.
We'll
Go down
do
to
another
the
food
pitch.
fight. We'll do another food
I
fight. soon.
actually have a question here. What was them Dole chocolate bars? The Galaxy or Dairy Milk?
They were Galaxy.
Oh.
Why? Do you not like Galaxy?
Sorry, but I think more of a Dairy Milk person myself.
Well, we can switch it up.
Do
We'll
like
do
Galaxy.
some Dole.
Great,
Come, you
great podcast, lads. Conversation, but I've converted to Milka.
Mate. Milk is no.
Sorry, like
I'm
it's a bit
sick
cheap. It's a bit cheap.
Of
But
great
tastes too
podcast,
cheap.
lads. Chat. There's nothing wrong with that chatter. Other podcasts
Great patter,
say
girly.
worst. Great what? Patter.
Yeah, I think
All right.
Crap.
Lights are on. No one's. But
Milka's great.
Milka is
I
lethal.
was in Paris there. They don't have any Dairy Milk, obviously.
Actually,
So
No?
it's Dairy Milk's very.
what is Milk, a Belgian? Or no, you get a lot in Spain. You always
Yeah,
get it in
yeah,
Spain. And
It's
stuff.
very European, but over here we only ever have the normal plain Milka. See it over there, Dairy Milka.
Yeah. Now you can get
Cookies
that.
and cream Milka.
Yeah.
Chips. Ahoy.
Strawberry Milka I
Bro,
got
I'm sitting
once.
there going, give me
I don't
all
like
of it
that.
and smuggle it
I
home.
don't like the sound of that.
No.
Do you know what I got the other day? I think it was my auntie, got me a Reese's Easter egg.
Oh, same. I have one downstairs.
No, well, you won't be eating it after this. Cracking open the Reese's cups, lethal.
Yeah.
I think he got 3 chocolate
Yeah.
brown ones
Yeah, 3. Yeah.
and 2 white ones.
Chocolate brown ones. Yeah.
Then I broke open the egg, classic, bang, smashed it open, took a bite, and I just put it in the bin.
The egg.
I thought it was gonna taste like peanut butter or something great. It actually tasted like Poundland
Pound par.
Poundland
What's
chocolate or
that on
something.
there?
Like Poundland or something.
This.
Like just like the cheapest of cheapest chocolate, like
Uh-huh.
like Nestle or something. Like nah, put it right in the bin.
I like it.
You tried that one yet?
I have. I've to be honest, I finished the egg.
Classic.
But it'll be a Dolecast. There'll be a big Dolecast live podcast.
I like that, you know.
I think next March or April. So about a year from now.
Too long, lad.
Too long, but it gives me a good time
Christmas?
to I'd love to do a Christmas one, but it's no good if Houston puts a show on sale and no one buys a ticket or turns up. Do you know what I mean? So next March or April there will be a live Dolecast in the Sunflower Bar with some good guests. Bit of crack. Won't be like a normal podcast where they're like, what's your favorite type of chocolate? It'll be like
Comedy and all.
We'll
like
be,
that.
bit of comedy. Yeah, there'll probably be someone doing some stand up before and few different games and big raffle and everything. It'll be good crack. You're loving it. You enjoy that, you know.
I can sound that, you know.
You know,
We'll see where.
It'll probably be recorded, perhaps.
Obviously, you have to.
And yeah, it'll be good fun all about. It'll be good fun all around. What I do want to chat to you about though, because this story's kind of just broken. Well, it hasn't just broken. It's been last couple of days. MZNI. Saddest ever. So MZNI. We talked about yeah, we talked about MZ in the podcast, and I don't even know if I want to clip this anymore because I feel like I'm baiting it out, right? But a wee bit. But at the same time, so's he. literally baiting it out of his house, trying to get somewhere else. So like
Trying to get what?
somewhere else. He pretty much MZ and I, we talked about it on a podcast close to a year ago. I mentioned
Is it actually?
yeah.
It's actually how long it's been kicking about.
Well, he's been kicking about for ages, but in terms of like actual MZ, recently the resurgence hasn't been that long, and he's gone and gotten fairly popular. So we spoke about him last year. Oh, you're right. We had we spoke about him last year, and we basically just slagged him. We're like, music's rubbish. Then did a wee bit more slagging this year. He blocked us all on his account, right? Because his girlfriend was listening to our live, raging. Right? Then, this is what happens. You block the Dolecast boys. Criminal conviction comes out. Hate the most. There's one guest that will not be at the Dolecast live, which is MZ and I. Behind bars. So yeah, it all came out that he was doing some dodgy stuff, like awful stuff. Literally like quite on sad stuff. So MZ denies most of it. He admits to some of it, but the stuff that he's admitted to, he's lied about, if that makes sense. So it's all a bit sus. Suspect. And what have you heard about him?
I don't know really heard of him until like you used to be fair.
Well, no one
then
had
he started-
really heard of him, to be fair.
He
Yeah.
started popping up and all like you say you heard of him last year. I don't think I did. Like
I literally
I think it was the
stumbled
last 2
across him
months.
by chance. Yeah, it's the last 2 months he's really blown up. And me and Aaron have been on
after
a
Christmas kind of.
absolute, like, I don't even know what the word is, a quest, a tirade at first we were trying to get him on the podcast because he's blowing up. Then with John Devlin on the podcast, made a bit of a formal apology to MZ. The saga, if you will, might make a YouTube playlist called the MZ Saga, just all the podcasts that contain stuff about MZ. And then recently all these allegations have come to light. There was a protest outside his house on Wednesday,
Heard about this one, you know.
and it was live streamed. I watched the live stream. Aaron watched it
Did he
live.
come out of the house?
He had been moved by the police earlier that day. A local MP, local MP had come out and said, this boy's been kicked out on Newton Ards, right? And that's the end of that. So MZ is gone.
Excommunicado.
MZ Municado. Gone.
He blocked me the other week for just like
Did he?
just like putting like I think it was just do you ever get the emoji where like it's just the head exploding? Like just comment now, he just blocked me. I was like right then. And then he unblocked me. And then I went to search for him today, he's completely gone. I was like, oh.
Hectic.
Huh?
He's back.
He's back.
He's back again.
He's back on.
Yeah.
His second account got put back on again.
Today?
Yeah, he's posting away.
And he was basically just saying like, oh, it's all lies. But like realistically.
He said the police didn't put him out. He said
Innocent till
threats,
proven guilty, I always say, but I don't know.
But he
He was like innocent till proven guilty, but like I don't know.
he has been proven guilty though. There's court
Yeah, he's actually been
documents.
convicted.
Really?
Yeah.
All I have to say, like I'm not even
Matthew Scott has made a comment on MZ now.
I'm not even joking. He didn't do himself any justice. Every time he got a hate comment, he had to make a video about it and then be like, "Oh, you're just gonna get blocked. You're gonna get blocked." And then what does that do?
Nothing.
Get a reaction out of other people to do the same thing. Like, see if I was that and people were just commenting, I'd just be like, "Yeah, I'll just delete the comment. I don't really care." Like,
I actually think you'd have
Like-
probably another 1,000 followers if he didn't block everybody that made a hate comment.
like
Which is crazy. Like,
just ignore it. You know what I mean? Jen Gully's like, if he wants to be so famous so bad, Jen Gully's famous. Jen Catney gets a hate comment. He's like, fuck, I need to block him. Like,
I'll have to bleep this, but I got a hate comment the other day on TikTok. Someone just commented on one of my podcasts. Not every should have a podcast. I was like, cheers, lad. Thank you.
great comment.
I've got loads being like discount Colin Gaddis podcast, all this, and I was like, I replied to it and was like, heaven forbid someone else in Northern Ireland has a podcast, and he was like, that's all you're not, none of it's original. I was like, how original can you make a podcast of this nature? Not jobs. But
I
yeah,
want to sound like the guy that was on MZ's live because that guy did you see the guy who was on MC's Live had to flee Belfast because he's also a bit of a nonce.
Okay. Agnew, is this Agnew?
Agnew, yeah.
I heard all about this yesterday.
Yeah.
Have you heard this? Apparently, there's like they all sleep
Seen
with
them
each
tagging
other's
it.
boys and all that. So these all these girls from Belfast on TikTok, and they all sleep with each other's boys. And then classy, like your sassy shankle types, and then like they have all had a go and everything. And then this guy it was Agnew and Benidorm.
I think he was not exiled, but he ran away to Benidorm. He was on MC's Live. MC sat there like the straight face emoji, didn't say anything. Agnew sitting there going, straight, they're all glue bags, sitting in their mum's basement, all that stuff. And to an extent, I actually can agree with them.
No,
like most people are just losers, but if you have to run away to Benidorm,
So then, do you hear what happened?
no, I don't know the story.
So then Agnew was in Benidorm, apparently walking down the street. Some guy had flown over to find him, walking down the street. And the guy just comes up to him and goes, well. You alright? Yeah.
Wonder what happened there.
Girlie saw a ghost. I I also properly got pranked the other day. This is unrelated to Agnew, but I was in Portrush over the weekend, and was staying beside the house you're staying in was beside like a graveyard, and we were out had like a barbecue on. We're making some s'mores, right?
I can't.
Look over at the graveyard.
Digestives?
Yeah. Chocolate digestives. Yeah. Looked over at the graveyard.
Make sure there.
It's pitch black. One grave is illuminated. Right? We all were like, right, we'll go over and have a look, see what this is. Walk over to the graveyard. The grave that's illuminated. What day does it say on the
Your birthday.
the death date?
Your birth that day.
1st of April. 99
God.
years ago. 99 years ago to the day. So I'm going freaky enough. Don't like that. It says about 11 o'clock. 1st of April. So he died 99 years ago today.
What do you mean illuminated?
So it was in like pitch black grave. You can see one gravestone just in light.
Where was the light coming from?
So spooky. So that's why we walked over in the first place. But as you got towards it, you couldn't see anything. Pitch black again. And then when you walked back, so we were like weird. I think his name was something like Alexander Curry or something like that.
Sounds like a guy that would have died 100
Yeah.
years ago. Like,
Sounds like a house in BRA or something.
so then went back to the house, and we decided, right, 12 o'clock comes, we'll go back and see if the light disappears at 12 o'clock because
Next day.
So we're standing where we had the s'mores. 11:59 comes. I turned to the guy beside me. I said, "What a load of nonsense! Like obviously nothing." 12 o'clock comes. The grave, the light, just disappears from view. 12
Don't
o'clock.
believe that.
Happened with my very eyes. I start freaking out. Like genuinely,
It's like a Reddit story or
I
something.
was shaking. I couldn't believe it. Ran back in the house, screamed at everybody. I was like, "This is the most mental thing like I've ever seen." And someone said to me, "Yeah, Mike, it was the guy we were with. His watch must be very good." And I said, "What are you talking about?" What had happened was, Mike had left the house at 5 to 12, ran over to the graveyard, and had taken a black bin bag with him. And as it went to midnight, he just put the black bin bag over the top of the grave, so like any light that was coming through just disappeared. When I tell you, my trunks were brown, like
Right.
do you know what I mean? So if you have the grave, there's light in the grave, hitting the grave. He went behind the grave, put a bin bag over the
Oh, so it was
grave.
him pulling the prank the whole time.
Now, to be fair, still can't explain how light was the only thing illuminating it. And
Nah, that's a bit mad.
1st of April.
was there direction of the light?
It could have been, but it was just very coincidental that same day and everything. If it had been 100 years ago, I would have been like, nah, lad, what the heck? But it's 2025. It was 1925 he died. So I was like, you're okay. I also, where we work, because I think it's fair enough, we work in the same place.
No.
Yeah, for now. When we take the bins out,
Oh, mate, stop me about this. Now go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, when we take the bins out, right, there's a piano plays, right? It shouldn't play, right?
I seen that in their story. It's proper weird. That is weird. Like,
No,
that would creep me out. Like,
Consider it, yeah, and I did it the other day by myself.
Nah, you told me you weren't going to. As well.
But I was in a position where I was like, I just need to go and do it. Went by myself, and I started playing.
So basically, when you walk down this
terrifying.
corridor at night, you just hear like a couple of notes on a piano play.
But you're like, ding, ding,
It's weird, like,
ding, ding.
Something weird happened to me recently as well, right? I was in work, coming out of like going into the warehouse bit,
Mhm.
like where the trucks come in and stuff. And like above the vans, like the van's back in, and then there's like a window above the van, and that's how you can tell like if it's dark outside or not. I look out, and there's like a thing floating in the air, like this isn't even capped. Like I just thought, oh, it's probably like a bag or something,
Yeah.
like stuck to something. Then the more I looked at it,
Like
it
a
was
bag?
like a proper like Dementor shape,
Mm-hmm.
but it was like,
On what? Like his truck?
no, I don't know. It was in the air.
Oh, right.
Like it was like kind of like it must have been about 7 or 8 o'clock, so it was kind of dark, whatever. But like you could still see it because like light out there.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
I was trying to get. It was like that color, like a cream kind of color, right?
Yeah.
Just like that kind of shape. I was like proper weird. Went to look at it again. Next time I come out, gone. But like,
Do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe in ghosts?
Nah.
You don't.
a lot of things I don't believe in, Houston.
You
no.
don't believe in the supernatural
Nah.
whatsoever.
Don't believe in ghosts. Don't believe in dinosaurs. Don't believe in aliens.
Aqua dinosaurs are stupid.
You don't believe in aliens. Oh, sorry. Sorry. You don't believe in dinosaurs. Why? But like we've. Are you for real? We've genuine proof of that. Like we have proof of dinosaurs.
Not buying into it.
What do you mean not buying into it?
You could tell Mart, like,
Honestly, you tell her. You could. I don't know. You could,
End of the day, there's no proof of it. Plus,
you could
these
tell.
what do you mean? There's no proof of dinosaurs.
these bones could just be like funny rocks, like funny shaped rocks. Like if you think about it, if these dinosaurs are so precious and all, like, come on now, do you think there's like bones of one in Belfast Museum? Like, come on,
No, I'm not. I'm not saying the.
all,
not
all the
saying-
dinosaurs on Earth were allocated to Belfast.
Yeah, I'm not saying that the bones in Belfast are 100% genuine,
all fake.
but there is.
Lad, there's the you
Genuine
can,
dinosaur
maybe they were real,
the
but they didn't look like
meteorite,
that.
the meteorite that struck a dinosaur, you can see
not
where it
real.
is in America.
It's not real. That meteorite.
There, or at least you can see the impact site.
I just think.
Grand Canyon.
I just believe the whole world evolved. Like, might have started off as a wee bit of grass and it grew, and then
But you don't.
you
You
don't know that, but like,
But no. Dinosaur wise, like this is the same guy that thinks aliens built the pyramids.
yeah. But that's
But
no.
two minutes ago
Hold
you said
on.
you don't
Hold on.
believe in aliens,
That's
so-
the only reason I believe in them. That they might be real. But someone told me a very good fact the other day. You know, well, not the other day, like ages ago. One of my managers in work, we were
14
talking about
years.
this exact
12
same
years.
conversation. And you know what he thinks about the pyramids?
What?
They were dug out instead of built.
So as in the Earth was a lot thicker than it was,
Like
than it
higher
is,
up, yeah.
and the pyramid.
So like it was maybe in a hill, and they've dug out the hill.
is your manager insane? So you're telling me?
I actually like that idea, but that's the first I've ever heard of it.
But like, how tall are pyramids? Huge.
Look, the one thing about the pyramid is
Let's
Like,
cut
pe-
the
people
whole
are like-
Earth around.
people are like,
6
today
pyramids
you
in
couldn't build
Egypt.
the pyramids. Yeah, because they were built on slave labor. They
Yeah,
were built
but-
on slave, and how many people died, etc., etc.
I think I seen
But
something
there
like
is
that,
things
like-
about like that amount of humans still. One of those bricks apparently was
It's like
like
13 people to lift it or something.
yeah, but even then it's like
It was just like they couldn't. They literally couldn't do it. Like so, it was the fact. I think you told me this was the fact not like we couldn't build the pyramids today. So if we couldn't build the pyramids today,
So
how did they build them thousands
something
of
like
years
that.
ago?
Exactly.
and now you just get scammed at them. That's it.
Yeah.
Now you just get people coming. to
So
you,
we're one
"Sir,
like
I
you'll
do
never
good,"
know.
you know. Here, I'm gonna hit you with something. You know the Sphinx?
Yeah.
There is a
Just keep producing.
Look,
there is a metal
Sphinx. Like,
trap door grate thing on the top of the Sphinx's head.
Sphinx actually real?
What
Sorry,
do you
did
mean?
you point at that and say the Sphinx? That's not a Sphinx.
That's not a Sphinx.
The Sphinx is like the big like dog thing.
Yeah, it is it. It's just standing up.
No.
No, it's not.
Sure.
It is
You
like
show
grow
it,
up.
I'll
Lad,
show
that
it,
is a
I'll
Sphinx.
show it.
Is the Sphinx actually real? I just thought it's
Are
like
you
in movies.
It's a kebab shop.
That's in Egypt, lad.
That thing, yeah. Stranmillis is one of Stranmillis roads.
for lack of bad place.
I'm gonna show you this, right?
Certain
Nice
person.
kebab I've ever had.
That's keeping my shut.
Right.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Ah,
it.
I have to
Liam
bleep that.
Gallagher.
I have to bleep that.
Look at this. There is a trap door on the top of the
Not gonna lie, I
Sphinx,
can't see
right?
that, I need the specs on it.
That
Mate, how can you
that
not see that?
has been sealed off and nobody's allowed into it.
Just about dodgy.
What are they
What are
keeping
they keeping?
in the Sphinx?
Jeffrey Donaldson?
Isn't that mental as well? Forgot that. I forgot we haven't done a podcast since that broke. You know, I was at work the other day. I heard one of the managers. Are any of them flipping not doing it? Valid.
See my education
What
on
are
like
they- what are
NI
they?
politics. I don't have a clue. I didn't even know who that
Yep.
bloke was.
That's your own, mate. Nothing's there.
I didn't even have a clue. I
You don't know who
show
Jeffrey
interest,
Donaldson is?
Not really. No, I don't care. Like, NI politicians are all bums. Realistically, like
Heard here first.
come on now, like what?
Mart wakes
See, like
up,
voting and all, just
showers,
don't get it.
gets a football shirt signed, goes back to bed. Like that's you. You just asked me, is the Sphinx real? Like
How do you not know the Sphinx is real?
I knew what it was.
you
I
go
knew,
to school.
I knew it's like
I
a
went to
dog with
school
a
with
hat
you,
on.
and I know that
It's weird. We went to school, yeah.
all of us. Yeah, that is weird.
How'd you not know that? Yeah.
I knew we went, like, just saying, like,
No,
like, it's
I
weird
knew
when
the
we're like,
Sphinx
oh,
was
I went to school with that boy.
I knew the Sphinx was like a dog with a hat on,
I've
but
been
I
having
just
that recently. I've had.
with a hat on.
I just thought it was like a symbol. Like I didn't think it was actually like an actual sculpture. It's not a big deal.
What are
Like
they hiding inside the Sphinx?
there's a big fish in the town. Like nobody goes on like that.
From what I'm able to gather here is the Egyptian government doesn't want to open it because it'll affect tourism.
Yeah, right.
So it's either that or Godzilla's underneath it. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's it. What's inside it that would affect tourism?
Probably a mummy or something. I just don't want to open it out of respect.
I'm gonna hit you with the unfortunate truth that there's probably nothing inside it, but
Probably.
the fact that there's still a way into the Sphinx and nobody talks about it.
The mummy in the museum in Belfast, fake.
That's one thing I could be like, yeah, fair enough. Because
Fake.
I was in there probably a year ago when I saw the mummy in there.
Nobody ever looks like that 100 years after they die. You wouldn't even be able to tell it was a human. Definitely.
No, have you seen the mummy in Belfast Zoo? Or Belfast Zoo?
It's
Belfast
It's also
Museum?
about 1,000 years.
It's
Mark,
like
not
black
100.
with like yellow hair.
I think it is. I think it's I think it's like paper mache. I don't think.
Well,
it's
listen,
fake.
but Belfast is known to cut corners, like so. I'd
100%.
say it's probably.
Titanic
Fake
sank,
ass.
like, didn't it?
What?
Titanic sank. I also find it mental. We have a Titanic museum.
I mean,
Never
like,
been.
what else are we gonna have? Troubles Museum.
Like, you know, do you remember this
I think it's
tragedy?
mad. Yeah, just remember
Tra-
this tragedy. Let's go and
absolute
look at
tragedy.
it. Like, let's go and remember it.
Gift shop.
Do you remember
do
this
know what I mean?
tragedy? Third highest grossing film of all time.
Is it actually? What's the first and second?
Well, it's probably like the 6th or 7th
And
now, but it was
Avatar and Endgame.
Titanic for about
Is
20
it?
for 20 years. Avatar, I think, still number one.
Never seen Titanic. Never seen Avatar.
You've never seen Avatar?
No.
You're gay, man. That's you know what that's from. You know what that's from,
It's kind of homophobic.
mate. Do you know what? I was gonna cut that out of the podcast. I'm not cutting that out of the podcast. That's one of the most famous clips of all time.
You are gay, man.
I'm showing
What's
you.
that from? Sounds familiar.
Avatar's still number one. Avengers, and then Avatar: The Way of Water is number 3.
New one.
Then Titanic. So within the top 5, James Cameron hosts 3 of those films. Oh, I know it is. Yeah.
It's killing the film industry, man. I would never do that. I buy all my films. I don't buy them here. It's way too expensive. I buy them from this Chinese man down the pub. There's only 99.
Is this Little Britain?
Yeah.
Avatar.
No, come follow me.
Avatar. You haven't seen Avatar? You're gay, man. I'm not going to
Oh, I thought you were just saying you're gay. I didn't know the whole
No, no,
Avatar
no.
thing was behind it as well.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good. Is that one you were saying, The Way of Water? Is that the newest one that came out like last year?
It's the third highest film of all time. Didn't know that.
That's crazy.
Is that the new one though? Yeah.
So that's what I'm
That's
saying. In the top
crazy.
5 films of all time, James Cameron directed 3 of them.
Is it the new one?
King Behavior? Yeah, it's a new one. Came out last year. No, 2 years ago.
Kind of mad. Like, is it any good?
Yeah, me, Gurley and Blom went to see it.
It's a movie I want to see in cinemas. I want to see Kung Fu Panda. I actually want to see that Monkey Man as well. You know,
Monkey Man looks great.
Dev Patel, like him from Skins,
Like him a lot.
Like him, do you?
like slick.
What do you call him?
Seen Godzilla. Like,
Did you see it? Did you like it?
I don't think I've seen any other ones. Maybe watched a bit of the other one, but
I
sick. I love the baby in it. The wee baby monkey.
Are
Like,
you serious, lad?
what?
You like the baby monkey?
Yes, he was lethal.
Right.
Do you know he's 150
I've seen him
foot
get-
tall?
Yeah.
I've seen him getting thrown about, which
Yeah,
is funny.
yeah.
He's 150 foot tall in that movie.
It's not real. Like.
And literally, he said, like, do you know that baby monkey in Godzilla's
Oh, come
150
here.
foot tall?
But I'll
Can we
tell you
talk
one
about-
thing. I
can we
believe
talk
that more
about-
than a dinosaur.
Are we able to talk about the light situation? Do you know about the light situation?
With you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we able to talk about
Yeah,
this?
I don't care. Like, I don't care.
Right, because it's
Yeah.
undisclosed cinema, undisclosed wherever we work. Right, I'm not saying that I even work on it. Right, probably don't. There's a guy. Right, someone's lost their phone. Right, in the screen
Crick
before.
was telling me this yesterday.
Somebody's lost their phone. Right, in the screen before. Right, I get a radio. Hello, can you go check and see if there's a phone in there? And I go. yeah, there's a screen in there, so we'll go back in like 35 minutes, okay? I'm like, yeah, no worries. I don't know why I did the whole conversation, right? I get in, 35 minutes later, the screen is out. I turn the light on. There's one guy still sitting there reading the credits.
And when he says turns the light on, he means like
the big lights.
Big,
To
bright,
look for a
bright
phone.
white lights. Can't really see.
To look for
can't really
somebody's
screen
phone,
the screen.
right?
Oh, yeah.
So he's sitting there, right? And which, by the way, you can still read the credits. Keep that in mind. You can still read it. Like, the light's on. You're like, oh, probably I should get out of here, because the person he was with also got up and left, right? I run about looking for the phone. Do you know where the phone is reported to have been? In the seat that he's sitting in. I'm not even joking. D8. I'm like, yeah, where's it? D8. He's sitting there. I have to wait for his fat ass to get out, right? So he eventually moves and gets out, right? As when the final bits of the credits, like 100 Years Columbia Pictures, all that, right?
Oh, like,
The guy goes downstairs and puts a formal complaint into the managers that that someone came and turned the lights on, which meant he couldn't read the credits because the film was Kong Godzilla, the New Empire, right? Right. Kong and Godzilla. Just keep that in mind, right?
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. He
Big
said,
CGI monsters.
He said the reason that he was staying in the credits was to see, I'm not joking, to see if any animals were harmed in the making of the picture. They are CGI, my guy.
Did?
no, he
They're
didn't.
I
CGI,
was there,
lad.
but I heard about it. Someone
Apparently
told
he
me.
was and do you know what the crack is? No, Mark, he said he had special needs. So as soon as you say you have special needs,
Free
everyone has
pass
to go,
anywhere,
oh,
like.
sorry. You know, what did he say?
free pass anyway.
Oh, jeepers. You know, do you think that, does he actually think that Kong and Godzilla were running around? Do you think they blew up the pyramids? Do you think that 150-foot
picking
baby
his
one
flight to
was
Egypt to
getting
see
bang, 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 slapped
That's
about?
mental. The rectal pyramids. That film.
Genuinely, like, here, can I ask? I know I was about to ask you. I was about to say, are you stupid? Yes. You know, but come on now,
Excuse me.
grow up.
That's the most mental
Give
I've
it
actually
a
ever heard,
rest.
you know?
Like if it's a film where they're riding horses or something, like real horses,
Yeah,
sure,
fair enough.
check and see if any animals were harmed. But even if they were, they're not going to say they were. Imagine that at the end of the film.
We shot
65 animals.
shot the horse
were,
dead,
Here, Joe
yeah.
the crack is Francis Ford Coppola loves killing horses.
Who's that?
Loves killing.
Godfather?
Mate,
Sorry.
did The Godfather, did Apocalypse Now, one of the greatest directors
You
of
know-
all time, right?
Yeah.
Loves killing horses. He killed so many. I think it's
From the
in
Godfather?
in any film he's in. I
There's-
think it's The
there's a bit- have
Godfather
you seen The
Part
Godfather?
2. Is it the one or two?
Seen The Godfather, where like the guy wakes up and there's a horse in his bed.
The guy wakes up and there's a dead horse bleeding, right?
Heard about
And they didn't tell him it was going to be a real horse's head until they filmed it. So they threw a dead horse in his ground, and his reactions to him like getting away, like
It's just a head.
holy hell, you know, like
You look insane.
This horse looks lethal.
dead horse.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's
was just literally a horse's head in his bed?
Yeah, they killed so many horses.
It's outrageous. Like,
Do you know, I mean, if you look
someone
at
done that
old
in
war films from the 1910s to the 1920s, you know, the big action films,
yeah.
they are firing real cannonballs. There are real horses getting shot. Real people are dying in those shots. Legit.
No,
Seriously?
come on.
In the
man.
No, they're not
1920s,
shooting
in the real
people.
19 in the 1920s, the
not
amount
shooting people, like-
the amount of casualties.
Lad.
He's fact
They're
checking us
not
here.
shooting people
They're
in
not-
films.
people
and
not
going,
actually
"Listen,
dying,
Accidentally
man.
are dying. They're not purposely shooting them, but they're getting
Well,
in
yeah.
the way of the cannibals and they're getting cleaned out, or they're getting a bayonet. In the
like imagine that was the crack today, and you had a movie like 1917, the bit where he's like running towards the camera and on the front line of the trenches, boys getting blown up. Hacksaw Ridge, boys getting blown up
Outrageous,
behind them. What do you fact check that? What was I gonna say? Oh, no, I don't want to get you riled up, Aaron, because I know you're very passionate about this subject. On What's That Yapling last week, we covered a bit of the Malaysia flight.
yeah, my thing.
Yeah. Covered a bit of the Malaysia flight.
As well?
On What's Yapling, know the
When
plane
you
that
say
went
my
missing?
thing, what do you mean?
He submitted the question about it.
I don't actually know
Or
what
the-
happened.
about it.
What went missing, didn't it?
Went missing. There's a whole bunch of different theories. What theory do you subscribe to?
The murder suicide.
Yeah, I also subscribe to the
pilot
murders.
killed them all?
Pilot killed them all.
But
Mainly
it's
because
kinda, but it is kind of weird because he had a flight simulation. Everyone knows what Malaysia Airlines is,
Yeah.
right? MH370. He had a flight simulator about a month in his house that it was basically the exact same pattern where it just crashed in the ocean. But he had a family life. He was really respected and revered by everyone around him.
like
No mental signs of struggle or whatever. So unless and if he was going to kill himself, no harm. He would just off himself somewhere else,
Yeah.
or he would crash the plane as soon as it starts. He wouldn't keep on communicating. As soon as he's up in the air, I don't know if he knows this, he's the pilot. He controls where the plane goes. He doesn't have to deviate and run out of petrol. He could just crash into the ground somewhere. So it is
So
really weird.
Like a plan, yes.
So you do believe he killed?
I believe that's the,
It's the only
best
plausible,
possible
yeah.
option.
Was the plane never found?
Bits of it.
Bits of it, like 30 bits of it, 30 small bits of it off the coast of East India and Madagascar.
What do you mean he had a flight simulator? Like
Keen Julian.
Like I'm not being funny, but he literally had
Do you know
like
what-
a
do you know
game of him flying.
Yeah,
do you know
yeah,
what- do you know what
yeah.
it is?
He actually
All-
crashed it in the
most
game.
most
No.
like high up pilots have a home flight simulator, so they can always practice their landings for like the next coming weeks or whatever. He had practiced a simulation where he takes off and follows the path the plane was supposed to, and then deviates a wee bit, flies back across Malaysia, and then crashes in the ocean, which is pretty much identical to what the actual plane did. But you would just fly up and just either crash down or go straight for the ocean. You wouldn't fly an hour and 15 minutes into the flight, turn around and just fly the plane until it runs out of
Nobody
fuel.
survived. Nobody.
Everyone's dead.
Oh yeah, but he's dead.
Well,
Everybody's
do
covered in.
do I like be like presumed dead? Because what if they're
Lost.
what if they're still alive? Do you know, I think this was disputed as fake, but it was really creepy that apparently someone got a iPhone image from an iPhone 5C because it was like 2014 of like an island or something. Someone got sent it to them. I don't know if it was real or not, but if you were the only survivor or something in Malaysia Airlines and you sent that's your last image before your phone dies or whatever. I don't know. Someone was saying there might have been a military testing camp that kidnapped them or something. Like, who knows?
Actually, the cool thing, the more interesting thing, would be something like that it wasn't just a suicide and that like something happens to them.
Well, there was two. This is the hijack theory. There was two passengers on there that had stolen passports. However, they were presumed to be asylum seekers or refugees. They weren't supposed to be. I don't think they were presumed as terrorists. You know, who knows what happens in that kind of flight. But like, even if they were terrorists, they would want them to get to like. They'd want to like make it, you know, not thinking like a terrorist for a second, but they'd want to make an impact somewhere, like a 9/11. You'd want to make a statement,
Yeah.
or if
Yeah,
you're an
you
asylum
wouldn't
seeker
just,
and
crash
you want to
it.
deviate
Yeah,
path and you want them to land in your home country or something, grand.
I wonder-
You don't fly a plane into the ocean like until it runs out of petrol and just nosedives.
I wonder how safe it is to an extent as a pilot. Like once you're in there, can nobody get in there? Like
I don't know if they can get in there like.
There, I did see a video.
without a weapon, can you?
I
actually
did see a
seriously get in
video
there,
that
like?
was like, so there's the doors have special locks so that like there's if you lock the door from the inside, so let's say there's hijackers in the plane and the terrorists are on the outside and you lock the door from the inside as a pilot, the door won't open at all, right? But there's a passcode on the inside of the door, or like a wee pass key. So like let's say the co-pilot leaves to go and do something, which is what he did do, I think. Well, on the video I watched, he left. He goes, he puts the passcode in, and the way it works is the passcode gets submitted. It's like
How
two.
do they know that? But
I think this is like standard issue with all planes.
no, but
Well,
how did
what
they,
this
how did
planes
they
of
know
this-
he left?
Well, to be honest, this could be nonsense, but this is the video I watched. So then this guy leaves, comes back, puts the passcode in, but the way the passcode works is then after the passcode gets put in correctly, the pilot still has to turn around and hit yes to allow him to enter, or else any terrorist could be like, "What's the passcode? Open the door." So, but apparently the guy was putting the passcode in and kept putting it in. The pilot just didn't let him open it. So that would point to the fact that like pilot didn't want anybody else in the cockpit.
Do you know what the crazy thing is that there is a definitive way we figure out what the hell happened to that, and it's by finding the black box. But it'll never be found. It'll be it literally, no joke, is about this size. Like it's like a kind of a box, right? If you found the black,
Imagine.
if you were to somehow go to the bottom of the James Cameron's to go to the bottom of the Mariana Trench, pick up the black box and fly it back up, we could figure out what happened. But it is getting they are built to last, but not long.
When did this happen?
2014. So the battery, they are built to last a long time, but see, given 50 years from now, you'll never be able to figure it out. So like,
Anyway, let's do a giveaway before we end the podcast. Yeah, crazy. So,
On a brighter note,
here's a free football shirt. 250 people are dead.
Video after this.
yes.
Something.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
So
what way do you want to work this? So we'll do share the post of the story.
like
Can you give me 2
share
seconds,
and
or Daniel?
comment 2 friends.
Sorry, guys, 2 seconds.
No. Like,
Even though they're SDs.
like, follow both of
Mark,
us.
can you give me 2 seconds?
Oh,
Even though they're SDs.
Man, I hate the feeling of them. Not gonna lie, I'm a weird guy for textures. It's really giving me the ick. Like them in wetsuits, I would rather die than touch. The feeling of a wet.
Oh, here.
Yeah. Do you know what I did just before we did the giveaway? I inquired about sponsoring Belfast Student Fight Night. £400.
Outrageous.
Mark, fire those terms and conditions of that camera there.
Right, so giveaway time. Here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna try and do one of them joint Instagram posts so it comes up on your account and my account, right? Like the post, make sure you're following both of us, tag 2 friends, and should we do share the story?
Yep.
Yeah, and share the story.
Absolutely.
So
share the story.
let's run through that again. Like the post, like the post, follow both of us, tag 2 friends in the comments, and share it to your story. And if you're a private account, screenshot and send us proof of you sharing it to your story.
Nice, I like that.
And then what
Go ahead.
prize are we giving away?
Oh. Wait, now I'm gonna put some nice music on for this. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, we Rashford shirt.
Oh, complete with the Premier League patches, everything complete.
Love that a lot.
Wore his shirt in probably his best season ever in the United shirt, maybe one of his last. Good shirt to have,
Good
you know.
shirt. Thompson's favourite. Thompson's regular.
And
Marcus
someone can win
Rashford.
this for free.
The dinner lady.
Completely free. Absolutely love that, you know.
That is great. Right, so what we'll do is go to our Instagrams now. We're ending the podcast here. What we'll do is go to our Instagrams now. Enter the giveaway.
Just make it clear, it's at red.devil.raffles, not my personal account.
Yes, it'll be in the description of this podcast. You need to be in. You need to be in it to win it, folks. All right.
And what's it cost? Nothing.
Nothing. Free shirt. Free shirt.
Worth.
Just make us part of your
Over
digital
£200.
footprint. That's all it is, right? Thanks very much, Mark, for coming on this podcast.
Welcome.
Thanks to Aaron for producing and giving us some information on Malaysia Airlines. And
Follow Haysbro Podcast.
yes.
Let me just quickly say.
That'll be bleep, mate.
The Hayes Brew
That'll be
Code
bleep.
podcast is
Bleep.
on Spotify,
Bleep.
it's on Apple, it's on
That'll be bleep.
Amazon.
All your leading platforms.
If you like film chat, Daniel was on it recently,
Was.
so don't bleep it because it's giving you content as well.
This is
Uh,
like beep.
No! Please give it a wee check out. We're just wee private boys and we like it a lot. Thank you very much.
Right, we're going to go do some
Big Scrum
promos.
Studios on Instagram as well.
All right, mate.
We have a
sure,
big
cut off my actual intro to my own
big
podcast.
documentary coming up. We'll talk about that next
You
time.
give a
I'm
guy
on.
an inch, you take him out. Like
All right. I've done so much work
You
here.
give
Lights
a guy
off
an
and
inch.
nobody's home.
That's
I'll
it. That's
get-
too many lights.
I'm gonna burn all these SDs. All right, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Thanks very much for coming on the podcast. We'll see. Hold on a second here. Let's not get ludicrous with it. Thanks very much. We're gonna make some promo videos. We'll be back next week. We appreciate that you stayed with us during our 2-week Easter break. Couldn't get any guests, and I couldn't be bothered. Right? Okay. Cheers. See you next week. Goodbye. Woo.